getting ready.
That's right, get ready. We're live. Welcome to hell, fuckers. So, for a hero point, what happened last time?
Who wants it? Otherwise, I'm taking it.
I guess it's yours.
All right then. Last week, we were leaving Finia, and we, about halfway between Finia and Tyrannuska, which was our objective, we made it to this little caravan that was broken down. These two vampire guys were out the front of it. The crew stopped by. Vampires were a little apprehensive about it. They openly jumped up and went like cats. We were able to calm them down, fix up their wheels. They're nice guys, really chill guys. You'd love them. Who were just after a bit of blood and wanting to get the hell out of Dodge, the fuck out of Dodge, out of Glasgow, because a blood warden apparently went cyber psycho over there. Or someone had killed a blood warden, I think.
No,
Blood Warden wiped out a third of the city.
Yeah, exactly. And after we bade them farewell, they were heading to Dolnadith to try and find a snack. Thankfully, Kajal came in clutch and gave them a little blood pack to help tide them over. We then rode a little bit more eastward towards a big intersection, a big highway junction, where a bunch of different paths coalesced of different people going places. We let Jumbles, our robot who we helped repair and resurrect from Set's current body. We ejected from we ejected the previous owner from Set's body and put him into a robot that we had managed to swindle in the best way possible. A forward reverse heist. And we finally said goodbye after ascertaining his combat ability. Sai was very upset and had almost a panic attack when saying goodbye to him, he was going towards Dolnadith, I think. He was going north as well. To go over Sands for his little mission, so we might run into him at one point. We then rode a little bit more east, and I can't really remember if there was anything after that, but we ended up in Tyrannuska from there.
Indeed, and you guys have settled into Tyrannuska for a week of downtime.
Yeah.
So, before we jump into it, let's just set a couple expenses. So, each day, you guys have lodgings covered, because you're kind of camping, but meals. You are either all going to have to consume 7 rations, or spend 9 copper a day on square meals.
In terms of rations, I myself have...
Or 3 copper a day on poor meals.
As just a check, I have approximately 16 rations remaining, so I can at least take the ration tax. I know some of us don't have much. There is some in Fortune's favor if you want to try and sort it out yourselves. Grab one or...
If my math is correct, it is actually cheaper to do square meals.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Rations are
we won't have the
4
option once we're on the road, so...
Oh, true.
Rations are 4 silver for 1 week's worth. So rations are cheaper. Because otherwise it's 9 copper a day for 7 days.
That's true, yes. So
All
rations would be
like
cheaper.
rounded up to a silver, it would essentially be 9 silver. More like 8 silver and change. So
Real casual moment,
rations
thank you.
are cheaper.
Or if you just want to eat dog shit meals, that I think is actually cheaper.
Yeah.
Dog shit meal is what, 3 silver? 3 copper?
Yeah, 3 copper a day.
We are well fed in this party.
Would be cheaper.
Current total coinage in Fortune's favor is 10 gold pieces. We also need to sell some of the random shit we have, like this battle axe, great axe, steel shield, some other things.
That's a good point. We should see how we're doing money-wise after we sell all this stuff.
Yeah,
I'll get on top of that in a moment.
I'd say we'd be fine in terms of good square meals. The important thing is making sure that we buy rations for the road as well, so we aren't all stressed about it.
Right, so how many rations does everyone have in their inventory right now?
Do you mean the item or the quantity?
The quantity, the
I have
total amount.
3 2/7, or just about 3.
I have 2 5/7.
I have 3 with 1 charge missing, so 6 out of 7.
So 3 6/7. Sloth, how many did you have? 2 and...
2 5/7.
Hey, Christina.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
Sorry about that.
You're all good.
Nikki. What's your either pooping or getting coffee?
Or smoke.
Both. All
Any
three.
number of things. Anyway,
Okay.
we can circle back around after you guys have made money, because you may change your tune if you want to live it up. Just to bear in mind, you do have to eat for the week.
Yeah.
So we will start with our
Is it
income.
working?
Oh,
Oh, hey.
hi.
Sorry, I was here and I was listening. I just, for some reason, couldn't fucking unmute myself.
Yeah,
Oh,
you had a
that's-
little exclamation next to yourself, like a weird connection thing.
What the hell? Okay.
On second thought, we have 10 full stacks of rations in the wagon. So we can actually just subtract 6 from this
Mhm.
and gloss over all of this.
Perfect.
I think I have 0 rations left. I do, yeah. 0.
Yeah, we'll get some more before we leave for sure.
You'll want to buy some, but by doing that, we have just simplified
Yeah.
the winning conundrum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
awesome.
Okay. So we'll start with our income earners, the bread makers of the gang,
Alright.
which I believe is Carjul and Pip.
I think
That'd be
Sloth
okay.
wanted to, I think Pip wanted to do something other than earn income a little bit.
Yeah.
And I would also like to take a moment, like less than a day ideally, to search Tyrannuska for talisman recipes. If that's, I don't know if that's an activity or if I can just do that swiftly, quickly, but I can learn some uncommon talismans.
Yeah. Absolutely. So we're probably looking at what, 6 days earned income then? At the very least for Carjul.
Yeah.
I think Pip would want to work, but also study. Or would it be conducting research?
It depends on what specifically you want to do.
He would be wanting to look more into, like, continue reading the 2 books that he picked up about souls.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's stuff you can do, like, in the evening after your workday,
Okay.
if that is all you want to do.
Yeah.
And earn income. Pretty simple. You guys are, what, level 3?
3.
Level 3.
So you will pick the level you want to earn income at, which will change the DC, and it starts at 0 and goes up to your level. Good.
I was going to say, if I'm working on something throughout the week and I can't do anything else, am I able to assist with other roles?
I would say no, because you are like full day working on this.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you.
So, for earn income, it is either crafting, a lore skill, or performance. Unless you have another thing that says that you can earn income with a certain other skill.
I do, and it's diplomacy.
Perfect. So you will make, you will pick the level at which you want to attempt to earn income, and you will make your roll. And depending on the result, you will earn a certain amount of income. And a neat thing you can do is that if you get a roll you are satisfied with, you can just choose to automatically do that or get that roll for the rest of the week.
That
Nice.
does roll.
That's
Okay.
pretty cool.
So the highest we can do is 3, which sets the DC at 18. Right?
Correct.
Okay, I'll do it at 3.
Absolutely.
All right.
Best of luck.
Is the game on pause now? It's not.
You should still be able to roll.
It wasn't letting me.
Huh.
Or maybe I'm doing something wrong because it's still not letting me.
Connection
Maybe I
problem.
need to not pop out the window.
Oh yeah, the pop-out is... Pop-out's been really
Garbage.
finicky for a while. For no good reason.
Garbage.
Alright. I'll do the first one. Okay.
Hey.
Okay, 27 would be a success. And you are expert.
If I got one more, it would be a crit success, wouldn't it?
It would.
Okay. So I need to roll. I would need to roll a 17 or higher. I'll keep trying.
Absolutely. You've got up to 7 attempts.
I'm going to make a total of 6, so 5 more. I'm going to roll with that for the rest of the month.
Absolutely. So you earn 5 silvers for the first day, and then because there are 5 more days after that, since you're spending the first one doing some other stuff, on a critical success, that is 8 silvers per day, so you make a total of 45 silvers.
Nice.
I'm running a special. Buy one, get one. The one you buy is the one you get.
And then, Pip, you're doing your funny little dance.
See, I could do that, but then also, so when it comes to like crafting goods and stuff, would I have to invest money into the crafting materials, and then like how does that work?
So if you are using crafting to earn an income, you don't spend any money. But if you are using crafting to craft an item, you do.
Oh, okay. Because I think my crafting might be better than my performance. Let me double check.
Yeah, dude,
That
sell some
would
dog
make
food.
sense. You are a nerd.
Yeah, I am a nerd. Yeah, okay. So I think I'm gonna go with crafting. I'm just gonna make some dog beer.
Okay. Which level would you like to attempt to craft at?
I would like to. I'm gonna fuck around and find out and go level 3.
Absolutely. DC 18.
Okay.
You got this.
The bets don't love me.
They sure don't. That is a failure. So you earn 8 coppers on the first day.
Okay. Second day.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that is a success. You earn 5 silvers on the second day.
Okie dokie. So, 8 copper. Okay. I'm gonna fucking keep fishing for it. I love gambling. See, I see.
What was another failure? That is 8 more copper.
Okay. Dear Mets, it's me. Sloth. Pretty please?
Oh,
That is another failure. 8 more copper.
Please? I'm just a little guy. Come on. I mean, yes.
That's a success. That is 5 more silver. So you are at 5 checks now. I believe you're making dog beer the whole time, right?
Yeah.
So you got 2
Well,
more. Oh.
I mean, so dog beer is a natural consequence of making alcohol. As I said before, it's the alchemical equivalent of jungle juice.
Yeah.
It's just all the bullshit left over from making potions put into a big cauldron, and then whatever happens, happens.
Yeah. Pip's really good at making dog beer. So is that all
Is that what?
the rolls for working? Is that all the rolls for doing work?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 2 more attempts.
Yeah. Listen, I love gambling. I love gambling.
I mean, it worked.
Okay, that's another success. Just barely. So that's 5 more silver.
Okay. More. I love the Mets.
And that is
Okay.
one last success for 5 more silvers.
I'll take it.
See, it would have been incredibly funny if you rolled a natural 1, because on a critical failure, you earn nothing for your work and are fired immediately.
Wait, the card would be firing Pip.
I mean, in this context, basically, you would, like, poison a guy and it would just destroy your reputation.
No.
I mean, Card would fire you, but then they would have a mock interview process and rehire you.
Hell yeah.
You would, of course, put Cardjewel as one of your references.
Oh yeah, of course.
So that is 3 failures and 4 successes. Not bad.
4 times 5 is 20. 3 times 8 is 24 copper.
Mm-hmm.
20 silver, 24 copper. In all.
Slay. Okay.
And as far as money making concerns go, we could make 15.5 gold by selling our non-magical excess.
Damn.
Right, so the battle axe, the great axe, the steel shield,
Mhm.
2 things of leather armor.
Yes, please.
All
Yep, which you have no problems doing. And then, Cardjewel, you wanted to look up formulas.
Yeah, I wanted to try and get some talisman uncommon formula.
Absolutely. So go ahead and give me a diplomacy check to gather information.
Can do.
Ooh, 15 is not going to do it.
All right.
Actually, you know what? We'll fail forward here. You are able to find somebody, but it is late in the week when you get in touch with them. And so the process of learning any extra talismans will cause you to hold over here for, at the very least, an extra day.
Oh wait, I thought it was a recipe I was learning, not like a formula, not something I had to practice.
You can buy a common formula. Oh yeah. Pay an NPC to let you copy it. Yes. Copy a formula into your book for 1 hour. Okay. So we'll say failing forward here, we'll say you get to pick 1 uncommon talisman.
Oh, that's great. That's still really good. Okay, thank you. of any particular level that I can learn, or would you like to limit that?
I would say, because it was a failure, we'll say up to first level.
That's fair. Okay. Perfect. Emergency disguise it is. That's a fun one.
So that is Carjewel for the week. You've made some money. You've learned a thing.
How much does this formula cost? Because I am buying it after all.
Correct. It is going to cost you 1 gold.
Okay.
Easy peasy.
And Pip, you are reading your books on the soul.
Yep.
Remind me, what specifically are those books?
One of them is a weird cult book.
Hmm.
That, let me see, I have it written down here. I have 3.
I'll be back in a moment.
Okay.
Sloth?
Sloth, you there? Buddy?
Oh no, he got trapped in the soul realm.
He read the
Yo.
Necronomicon and it sucked him in. Oh, silly.
Okay, well then...
Oh, he's typing. Oh, yeah.
Internet shitting itself. The bot is also freaking the fuck out, so this may be a widespread thing.
I can...
Every fucking time. God damn it.
If you get the music to me, I can play it through mine.
Oh, hey,
No, that's fine. Oh,
Oh,
Hey, welcome back.
I'm back. Yeah, sorry, that's gonna happen a lot. My internet's just been awful today. Did you hear what I said?
no.
No.
not a
It
clue.
is, it's the River, which is the, pamphlet book, the weird cult. Then a Book of Rena, which has a small section about the soul in it.
Gotcha. So, which one are you plugging through first?
Pip had started the weird cult book, and he's kind of captivated by it, so he's gonna go with that one.
Absolutely. And indeed. Less a weird cult book and more a political pamphlet. This is a text on the Adarist movement, one of their books of theory, essentially. It opens up and it talks about the boulders of the river, the various blocks of life. You get through the first chapter, which talks about how the first stone of the river is community, and that a strong, close-knit community of people who give to their neighbors and take care of each other is the first step in unburdening the soul. And the second chapter is written in a language you don't understand.
Can I try and identify the language?
Absolutely. Give me a society check.
How's your society looking?
You know, bad. You know.
No idea.
Oh. Oh.
Can I ask? Can I phone in a friend?
Sure.
Hard.
Carjul does not speak this language.
Can you figure this out?
Who?
God.
I'm asking if Card can roll, because I think.
Well, Rich
Carjul
is
decides
AFK
he's
right
better.
now.
Boo.
If it's a book on Renna, wouldn't Alexi go out?
This is the
No, it's
Adarist
River.
book. It is not the Renan book.
I apologize.
If it was the Rena book, I would be hella offended if Sloth didn't ask my fucking character. I'd be hella fucking offended.
But in general, if you ask around, it is not a language that anyone in your troop knows.
I don't have a super high society, but I think I do have it trained. So I'm not sure. Let me double check.
Yeah, I'm like completely.
Probably not as high as Cards though, so you might want to still wait for Card. That's a +5? That's like 5?
Yeah.
Like his whole fucking 5?
Roll 5.
There's only one more than you, which is not great.
Oh, I can wait and see.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not good enough for Sloth.
What the fuck?
That's fair enough. Look, I've got... Think about it this way, Sloth.
Mm-hmm.
The society roll is actually not rolled by Alexi. It's actually Peter.
Oh.
And you could have Peter explain the book to you.
Look. See, that's really good. If Peter could actually get that, that'd be incredible.
Oh, Sed actually has the best society score.
Oh.
Holy shit! We live in a society.
I think. Oh, D's going and getting coffee though.
No, I'm here. That was from.
Oh.
Can you give us
okay.
a
Never
We
mind.
Live in a Society?
Sure.
Yep, Pip brings you a book
I
to
meant-
identify the language of.
I mean,
Yeah.
could just say it, but yeah.
Pip will just like tug on
It's a bandage.
Set's like shirt or whatever,
26.
and then hold it up to him. And is like, hey, can you read this?
So you don't know, you're not able to tell what it says, but you do know that this entire second chapter is written in Rawlin, the language of the Protectorate of Remede, which is bizarre.
Wait, how do you spell that?
Rollen.
Oh yeah, this here book must have been published in Remede. It's a regional tongue.
Well, the first chapter was written fully in Karin.
I don't know, flip ahead. Maybe every chapter's in a different language.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Is the book like written? Are the rest of the chapters written in
They are all written in different languages.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Can Pip? Well, are there languages like what languages are there that like Pip can read? 'Cause Pip's got Necrol.
Indeed.
Let's see.
So,
I like I can't read it like.
So there
Can't read
are
the languages very
4
well.
chapters.
Mm.
The first one is written in Karin. The second is in Rawlin. The third is in Fallish. And the last one is in Necril. So you can read the first and the last.
Cool. Can I take a crack at reading the chapter 4?
Sure. So you read through the 4th chapter, written in Necril, and it is difficult to even figure out what is being said. The words here, you understand them. They read, they are written, the grammar is correct, the meaning is unscrutable. It talks about how when the river is finally unclogged of stones, it becomes more clogged than ever. It talks about how if you flow through the river of your soul, you are not moving, the river is not moving, nothing is moving. That if you have pulled away everything, that you have actually put things in your own way. Give me an occultism check. A blind occultism check.
Oh, okay.
Could I add a slight addendum?
Mm-hmm.
Pip is reading all this out while it's like we're winding down for bed. Like Saya would just be like tidying up the wagon, like an audiobook.
Hell yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. So there are 2 phrases that come out, or come up a lot in the book, and they come up, or in the last chapter rather, and they come up always in quotation marks, even when they're not citing quotes. And these phrases are, "Our eyes are not open," and "The curious heart cannot find adventure." You get the impression that you feel like you've missed something incredibly fundamental, that in the non-translated parts, in the parts that you cannot read, there has to have been something else, because this is like deeply existential, and it's fucked.
Gotta find someone who could read this.
I don't think Pip would know how common like these languages are because he's untrained in society. So I'm gonna leave it there. Leave it there for now.
Absolutely. And then reading your book about Rena, it's largely doctrinaire. It is ultimately a book of kind of like intro to Rena, the god. And you kind of flip through all that boring crap that you can hear from Alexi to the part about the soul. And it talks about how the soul itself is an egg from which the raven is born. And particularly it talks about how rare ravens are in Adresia, specifically in the Karavak Desert. And completely non-existent under sands. And it attributes this as kind of a philosophical theory to the fact that the Karavak Desert is so inured and hostile to death, to proper channels of death, with undeath so common. But in doing so, it has corrupted the natural order, that the raven, this pure psychopomp, this pure force and exploration of death is something beautiful, that the raven is born of death and it only flies because that is the beauty of the soul passing on, is gone from this land because it is so abhorrent.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, cool.
But those are your books. One is a puzzle, the other is a screed.
Cool. Bet.
Let's move on now. I guess we'll go to the Raven Girl herself. What's Alexi up to for the week?
I've got some some leads I wanna follow up on.
Mm-hmm.
I have my first vision quest, and I wanna know more about it. So I wanna run around and look for anything that I can like pick up or hear about any of the iconography that I saw in my vision. So it was a snake, right? It was
Yes, a flock of ravens ripped a snake out of Pip and tore it to pieces.
yeah.
Yeah, if you want to research that,
Yeah.
there are some small libraries, so this will probably be an ongoing project, but you can at least get it started here.
Yeah. I figured as much. It wouldn't be like a one and done kind of thing.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me, we'll call this a religion check to research.
Okay. Public?
Yes.
Okay. Wee. 19.
19. You do a little bit of reading. You find this kind of absolutely cavernous library that is this kind of natural formation that has been worked into, as much of the Inuskan buildings are. Just literal parts of the cavern shelf dug into so as to not protrude at all. And you find yourself kind of perusing the tablets, the books that they have there. And you find one that kind of goes into the same stuff about the idea of the psychopomp and how in much of the modern understanding of the gods, there are few psychopomps that particularly stand out. One of them is obviously the raven, Rena's bird. The other is the chain. There are some psychopomps that are shown as the chain through some kind of twisted visage of Skarna, the god of the eternal chain. That is usually used to symbolize binding a soul to death. And the third psychopomp that stands out is darkness itself. The absence of life, or the absence of light, is also the absence of life. The two kind of go hand in hand, and there is this deific concept of the longing void, this point of space that creates non-existence and exists somewhere out in the great cosmology, this thing from whence all will eventually go. What languages does Alexi speak?
I speak Empyrean and Necral and Castagiri, I think.
You're
Karin.
Karin, sorry.
Yeah, Karin is the common tongue.
And sarcasm.
That's so funny.
But
you come across this concept in relation to the idea of the void that you kind of get the librarian to help you with. It is a Fey word that they inform you translates to the needle. And it supposes that needles are the ultimate form of this darkness, this void, that a needle punching through a bit of thread is the same as killing life, and that is why, like, that is hypothesized to be a kind of cultural signifier of the raven, because the raven tears apart with its beak.
Yep.
That is a form of needle. The chain has an anchor, a form of needle. That's about as much as you get here.
Okay. That is A-okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Go back.
Anything else Alexi would like to do for the week? Because that probably only takes about a day.
Yeah. Well, the other thing that I wanted to try was the first thing that I tried in my first ever downtime was to find some of my Rena people. And I failed miserably at.
Give me a diplomacy check to gather information.
Okay.
You got this.
Okay. I have
25. Okay. Indeed. So you spend some time asking around. You are unable to find a cloister of Rena, but as you are kind of casually asking about, you come across a Skaven man, probably mid-40s. The only way to tell is the wrinkles, because the hair is already shock white. Who you kind of ask after, and he says, "Yeah, the Lady of the Ravens is not popular down here, but I've heard she has a monastery in the old Kamari place, Molhesh Kamari." It's a little ways east of here, just past the Vashinaya Scar.
How much travel time would that be? Would I be able to make it?
We are heading there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Like you would know that.
it's probably a few weeks away by wagon.
Okay. I was what I was thinking was if it wasn't too far, then I could maybe dip in before.
Oh yeah, no, it's like
if it's a week's travel, then maybe not.
yeah, it's like a state away.
Okay. So just patience. Patience is the answer.
I don't know if it's been maintained, but who knows?
Wouldn't know anyway. It's it is a good start. To be fair, I've been looking for a little while, and you are the closest who has told me anything at all. So.
Yeah. Like I said, the bird is not popular down here.
I know. A bunch of people who are undead, a goddess who fucking hates the undead, I understand.
But you have that lead now. That there is a monastery of Rena in what remains of Molhesh Kamari.
Okay, that's my list of things to do. That's all I thought about. So didn't cover all the days, but maybe Maybe I can spend the rest of the time that I have downtime assisting other people in whatever they need.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with just chilling with the homies.
Yeah.
Speaking of chilling with the homies, let's go to somebody who's absolutely not doing that. Set.
He's finding new homies.
That's right. You said you wanted to hobnob around town for any rumors or information about the Blood Warden incident in Glaskaknai. So, let's see. Do you have the Streetwise feed, or you do not?
Should, because that's this guy's whole deal.
Okay, so this is going to be a diplomacy check to gather information.
All right.
That's pretty fucking good. Yeah, you ask around in some of the kind of local eateries and dives about what the fuck happened in Glaskaknai, and there's actually a human man who's kind of been traveling through with his own little caravan who says, it was rough. I was just about to settle in and do some business in Aknai, but man, I saw what happened and I turned right the fuck around. Met some people who are beating fucking feet. From what I heard, it was not pretty. There was honestly, I don't even know. There was some kind of trading in truly dark magics going on in one of the lower wards there, and somebody found out, and one day a Blood Warden shows up, and from what the guy told me, it was just a sudden incident. From what he said, it was like the guy was walking around and he had this mist around him of just little crimson, and as it kind of hit your skin, you just got sucked out, and little flowers started blooming on your skin, but they were like blood, crystallized.
That is quite an interesting story, and I believe an object lesson in why you don't snitch.
Yeah, I mean, goodness. I mean, from together, he just went up and down an entire couple apartment complexes, and they were just like that, popped.
Just went and eliminated anyone who might be involved.
Yeah.
Damn shame that.
Seth, can you give me a blind arcana check?
Certainly.
Okay. Yep. That's what you learned about the situation.
Okay. Cool.
It's kind of fucked up.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it is. It's not great. So yes, that will absolutely come back to the party and relay that, since this is of interest to a lot of us.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good to know about that. Sweet.
Pip,
Yeah.
give me a blind will save.
What?
Bet. Let's fucking go. Blind.
When Set describes the mist that turns people's blood into blossoming flowers, your head starts really fucking hurting.
Ow. Ow, 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 ow.
Oh, you alright, big man?
You right, buddy?
Oh. My head hurts. What kind of magic are you talking about?
Whatever the fuck the blood wardens do. Can't rightly say I ever figured it out.
Well, hey, there was that blood warden that approached us when we were trying to lay low after the incident. And
Yeah.
Pip was really uneasy then as well when it came close to us.
I wasn't uneasy because I'm not scared of anything.
No, I didn't mean like
But-
that, man.
I was. It made me feel sad looking at that guy.
Well, maybe it's just the, and she'll hold up like quotes, the therapy that we had, but maybe if you were trying to find some peace about yourself, then I feel like the blood wardens are involved in some way, considering you keep having this reaction.
Maybe I gotta find a blood warden again.
Yeah, a friendly one, ideally.
Blood wardens aren't friendly. Ow, wait, that hurt my head again. Ow.
What'd you say, Seth?
I said they sure don't sound it.
Yeah. Here, let's get you some tea, big boy.
He's gonna pour some dog beer into the tea.
Oh, that's
Oh
cursed.
no.
Why?
And that's how twisted tea was invented.
Yeah!
Oh, yeah!
When he does drink it, he for 3 seconds gets a human nose.
Oh, I hate it. Fuck. I hate it.
A regular sized nose?
It's just a regular sized human nose.
Oh.
Those huge
I hate
fucking
it.
face.
It turns into a fucking nose pass from Pokemon.
But, anything else from Set for the rest of the week? Or is he also just chilling?
Yeah, he's gonna just chill.
Absolutely. Then, what is Key doing for the week?
Well, at first, I think he is going to, we're gonna look for some books. Because I don't know if Cardjewel has anything here in his cart. You know, I'll search Cardjewel's cart first for this topic, and if he doesn't have it, then actual stores. Books on special blood is the best way I can put it. Either bloodline, special bloodlines, or anything like that.
Matt, do one of us have to roll about this?
I'll put the ball in your court. Do you think Cardjewel would collect books on, special bloodlines?
In that it is related to sorcery. There is at least one book on that one, tome. Not. It's a book that engages with sorcery and tries to explain sort of how this power that can be inherited is drawing from arcane energy or drawing from these different sources and how it can skip generations. And it's just it's a sort of proto heredity concept, in a magical sense. But there's also another book he's got on blood that's more of a vampiric Guy Fieri diners, drive-ins, and dives situation.
Okay, maybe not that one.
Well, that one talks about the qualities of different species and races and their blood and how they differ.
Okay,
It
maybe
also
yeah.
gets a little bit into how conditions, diseases, and birth defects can also impact blood. It's just all through the veil of a radical sommelier.
Okay, we could start with both of those.
Absolutely. So what are you trying to glean from them?
Just... I would say just kind of general information about if there's like basically specialized or rare types of bloods, some that can have special properties, whether those properties can be either used to heal or harm.
Okay, then yeah, the book about sorceries would, or the book in the context of sorceries would definitely have some degree of that going on. Probably not to like a huge degree though. I think any book written by a Karen, somebody whose primary language is Karen, or of Castigear relate, would definitely mention the Call bloodline, though. And particularly the first vampire, Vargan Call, whose blood was said to be gold and is the foundation of Castigear's success. It definitely talks about that to quite a degree. Certainly in the vein of its ability to be blended to magic, to heal and harm. To the point where the most elite of blood wardens are the Callites, vampires who gain not only their vampiric countenance from Vargan Call's blood, but also their own magical powers. Which could certainly contextualize some of what Set was saying. A guy who can make all of your blood come out and flower, that is certainly some potent magic. But that is probably what you get from the books on hand.
Okay. Then I think I'll go around town and see if there's any bookstores with further subjects with that, or further books on that, because Keys just got nothing to really else do. They don't really know, especially with Sayu training all week.
Absolutely.
Still laying low though to stay out of sight, but
yeah, absolutely. The good thing about Skaven society is that nobody actually really pays you any attention. It is a very head down, mind your own fucking business kind of place. So give me medicine to research.
Okay. Public?
Yes.
Or okay. You know what? I'm gonna use a hero point. Fuck it.
Sure. Remember, you can just right-click on the... Yeah, there you go.
Oh my god.
Well, that's plus 10.
Plus 10. 19.
So it takes you a little bit, but you do eventually kind of happen across a similar kind of thing to Carjul's Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives thing, but written from the perspective of a transfusionist than a vampire. Somebody whose angle is to use blood as or to transplant bloods to reinvigorate individuals. Peter Thiel fucking wishes. And it talks about how not only blood but the soul have positive and negative alignments, and it is possible to seek creatures at the extremes of these alignments and use their blood to essentially increase the longevity of someone through a transplant. And the example that is given is that, you know, if a human who is positively aligned in their blood and soul were to receive the blood of like a unicorn or an angel, it is possible to extend some of the lifespan there and potentially even help with some diseases. And similarly, an undead or a negatively aligned creature like a vampire or a ghoul or a mummy that were to receive something such as like a devil's blood would have similar effects.
Interesting. Okay. And I'm guessing, on my way back, I kind of think about something, seeing how hard, Sayu is working over the last couple days. Can I look for that thing that we discussed in DMs?
Let me pull that up real quick. Yes, absolutely. Give me diplomacy to gather information. Gather information.
Okay, not the best, but could.
Yeah, DC's relatively low.
Oh well. Maybe I should have saved the hero point for this.
So, it takes you a while to find it. It's pretty much going to be the last thing you are able to do here in Tyrinuska.
Okay.
But you do find a place.
Okay. Once I find it, I'm gonna go finally, and then I'm gonna head back to the cart.
Wagon.
Or wagons, excuse me. Apologies. I'm gonna head back.
Going to stop.
I know it's
It will.
burned into my brain.
It will.
Wagon.
We got Nora to
Head
stop.
back to the wagon. I'm gonna head back to the wagon and check in with Sayu. See what she's up, how she's doing.
Perfect segue, since this will be at the end of the week. What has Sayu been doing all week?
Sayu, the entire past week, after we had the magical therapy that I completely forgot about, that was over here before Tyrinuska. She, had a little epiphany, a recollection of something, and for the past week, she's been trying to make a new suit of armor for herself. So one second. It's like she's just working. She works at a little pop-up forge every day. She summons it and then just gets to work immediately. And although she'll greet people as they pass by, she won't be actively trying to sell anything or trying to do the sales lady shtick. She's just focusing on making this suit of armor. Originally, it's just this kind of steel, but she uses some electricity out of her fingers to, I forget the term, but you can use like current electricity to color certain metals. And she'll try and color it so it's a bit darker to help blend in with the undersands all across the different plating. Throughout the week, she is hammering away. She's working as any blacksmith would, but she'll often call over someone whenever they're there. She'll ask for Pip to once she sets the armor up into a frame. It looks really crude during the early part of the week. She'll get Pip to fire off a psyche bolt at the chest plate to see how it reacts to the damage.
Oh yeah, Pip loves shooting stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Throughout the week, everyone else gets asked a different thing. Alexi would probably needle dart it. Set would give it a good wallop. Cargill would, tap on its shoulder and slap it. What would Cargill do in an attack?
I mean, Card can have test against any given element.
Yeah.
Right. If you wanted to see how well it does against fire, he'll tie a hot coal to something and it's doing fire damage now.
Yeah. And Alexi, Pip, if you've got any ideas, please feel free to interrupt. And just throughout the week, she's very wholeheartedly focused on this. If anyone was to ask what she's doing, it's just a simple, I need to channel what I'm feeling into something so that I can stop being a liability. And Alexi had said that I'm fussing for everyone. I'm not fussing for everyone, only randomly I'm fussing for, jumbles, but I'm realizing you can't pour from an empty cup. So this is a personal project for me. Hammering away near the end of the week, it's looking like a full suit of armor, and it's actually taken full shape. She only has a few final adjustments to do, but she's practicing now with the how the forge can that she makes can just vanish when using her base kinesis to suppress the element. She's focusing on trying to get every intricate detail down to a T, so that she can vanish it, explode it, and then bring it back in. So I'd say on the last day or so, or the second last day, it's literally just a back and forth of there's nothing there. It's been reduced to it's disintegrated basically, and then the exact opposite. She's trying to phase it in on the final day when Key approaches, she's hammering away at it, and I'd say it's the evening, right? You mentioned before.
Would it
Or
be
is it-
the evening by this point, or at least late afternoon?
Yeah, late afternoon probably.
Yeah, late afternoon. She's just, going at it. She's fucking hammering when you arrive.
Sayo?
Yeah. What's up? Almost done.
Oh,
I'll come to
Yeah.
food soon.
well, he's gonna kind of take a seat nearby, but make sure that they're not in the way of Sayu's
Yeah.
work. Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
You're right.
You've been working on this all week. How's progress?
Yeah, it's great. It's the alloy's blending really well with the entire mesh. Everyone's been really great, you included, with trying to hammer this thing. It feels sturdy, it feels good, it feels like a good piece. It's just, it needs just a bit more. So, what's up? Did you find what you were looking for?
Somewhat, but they're gonna be kind of a little awkward about it. Look, I think once you finish all this, you need some time to relax, is the word I think you'd use for me.
I mean, yeah, but this has been kind of nice to actually have a project to work on rather than little things here and there like a wagon wheel or an action figure.
True, but you shouldn't also work yourself to the bone. I've seen Doc do that plenty of times and then he crashes for about a week.
Well, we're about to hit the road anyway. That'll be a nice refresher. Can you hand me that, the pliers over there, please?
Oh, sure. And Kia will, like, reach over, like, look at the myriad of tools and, like, pause for a second, like, which pliers? And then
The
just,
one-
like, just grab one.
Yeah, perfect. Thanks. And she'll take it. You can see her hands are, like, very, like, dry. She's not been, like, taking care of herself in much of a fashion. From the first night where she didn't sleep and was really grouchy, she had sort of had a big sleep where she had that epiphany of wanting to make something. So she's a little more rested, but yeah, you are on the money. She's very weary. Thanks.
Look, if you don't have much more left, if you get this done before it gets too late in the day.
Well, yeah,
Do you
now that
wanna-
you mention it, could you help me, like, hoist this up onto the dummy here that I have?
Yeah, sure. Well, Key will pick it up easy and set it in place for Sayo.
Okay. Thanks. And she'll sort of hold her hand to the side of it and do like a little twisting motion, like she's rotating her wrist. And the front of the chassis, like the very dead center of the chassis, will glow like red hot, like she's heating it up until it is like red hot. And then with just a bigger hammer this time than the one that she had, she's dropped the previous pliers, the other hammer that she had. She's literally going to reel back and just one more. It's done.
Oh, really?
It's done. Oh, I'm a little lightheaded.
Oh, hey, don't fall over now. Key will set the armor down and then like kind of.
It's in the dummy, so you wouldn't.
Oh, it's in the dummy.
stay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, she drops the tools and one by one, just all of them.
Good.
Dust.
Key will like catch her before she falls over.
What? No, I didn't.
Oh.
She's standing up.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I
mean,
thought
she's dropping the tools, and as they fall to the ground, they. She's standing fine.
Okay.
And
Like,
now this. Yeah. What? Yeah.
No, finish your thing.
Well, this. It's off the dummy, and then it's on her underneath, like to onlookers, if there's anyone else here. She's still wearing like the little armored cloak that she normally wears over the top of the actual armor. But now when she like lifts up, the little carbon steel looking thing is like flush with her. She's wearing it, like she's summoned it onto herself. So this is supposed to give me a bit of an edge, so that any kinds of, you've seen like one of our friends take a big hit. This is to try and prevent against that, and with it as well. I've been working with it so that it's malleable on the fly, and to show that, she'll lower the cloak back down, and then on her wrist, it'll sort of like as if what's the motion? So she's standing up and she like curls up her fist and then sort of like punches it to the ground, and then from there, like with like a it the armor sort of unsleeves down, like it covers her her forearm, and it melds into like a shield. So now I'm able to maybe like racket a hit back at someone or something. Like it feels silly to make shields so much and never actually use one, you know?
Well, I'm glad you figured it out.
Yeah. Me too. What were you talking about? Sorry. You wanted to unwind?
I've been watching you do all this work. I'm glad you got it done, but look, we've been on the road for a while, and I know you talked about this sometimes, and I usually roll my eyes and grunt and growl about it, but I found a place. Would you like to have a spa day?
The armor, like, from under the cloak, it all just falls off of her. Like, piece by piece by piece. Just clangs to the ground.
We're pretty much have been a mess for a while, and you always talk about having a good deep clean every once in a while will help us feel better, and I've seen a good chunk of people being a little down in the dumps in places, especially you, and I thought you would like it. Because seeing you all mopey makes me uneasy.
Are you well?
What? Yeah,
I've
I'm
bothered
fine.
you with this for ages. I mean, yeah, I get what you mean, but are you sure you're the real key?
I am. Just,
Show me your jaw.
Key will pull down their mask.
Yeah, it's me. Yes, absolutely, yes. We bring everyone? Pip is filthy.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Everybody can come if they want to come.
Let's fucking do it. Oh my god, I've got to like pack up everything. Fuck the forge. Just it's all done. Like, where is everyone at the moment? What time is it? Shit. All right, let's go. Show me the place. I can whisper to everyone, I guess.
Okay, here, come on. And we'll head over to kind of the spa place that Keith found.
And she'll shoot off whispers to everyone to say like, hey, you should come to, and she'll like say a landmark that's nearby, and maybe drop some stuff off up at the wagon first if you don't need to. Drop some stuff off the wagon. Get comfy. Trust us. To everyone.
Do you all show up for the spa day?
Yeah.
As you are.
Oh, well, what time is it?
It would be afternoon on the 13th, the projected last day of your downtime.
Kip likes weird shit happening, so he maybe might be interested in showing up. Enough to put the book down.
Lexi, set?
I mean, Seth will go, but he's not going to the spa. He can't be letting people under the hood.
He's gonna show up and go, nope, I'm out.
He's just there for the fancy drinks.
Yeah, sure, yeah. He's just gonna hang out at the bar.
Well, Set, I know you mentioned you don't like, moisture, but I figured there'd be some kind of sauna that's still moisture though. Do you like sand in like your? And she'll do like a little finger motion. Your bits, like, do you like, those the little creatures that burrow in the sand?
Sai, nobody in the history of existence is ever like that.
Ooh, I like that.
That's
You like
one.
getting sand all up in your business?
Yeah, it's awful.
Well, I mean, like a dry sort of bath, you know?
I'm good. It's all right.
I'll make you a comfy chair then. How about that?
Sure. All right. I won't say no to that.
Is Alexi coming?
I can come if you'd like.
Oh shit, you're here now.
Oh,
So you guys are all led into this little kind of winding path that leads down a corridor that descends deep under Tirinoska before opening up into this kind of complex of essentially natural underground would-be aquifers turned hot springs. From some relative volcanic activity, they have presented this kind of super underground sauna, essentially, that you can enjoy after our break, which we are going to take now.
Yay!
Haha. So we will be back shortly with the gang's night out on the town. So, we jump back in as you guys have made way down to this deep underground hot springs / spa. The full course is going to be about 4 silvers a person.
He will take care of that.
Easy.
This is on Kate. 4, 8, 16, 32, 36, 40. Yeah, okay.
And you are given full range. They got massages, they got the baths themselves. They do indeed have fancy aerosols per set. What would you guys like to do? You have the full run of the place.
The widest goal here would like to go for the full course of massage and bathe. Yeah.
He will go for the bath, but they're gonna kind of try to find a little bit of a quieter section of the bath, I guess is the best way to put it.
Yeah. It's a pretty slow business day, so that's not hard.
Okay.
We'll link it up so that when Saya gets in, Key's also there.
Yeah.
What about everybody else?
I'd say that Sayu wants to see a chill Alexi and a chill Kajal, so both hands she would try and drag them to the nearest massage place.
Huh? And look, I don't like being touched. I don't think this is a good idea.
What if Peter was doing the massage?
I don't like I'm not sure you'll know or not, but like Peter is most of the time without like my magic not really here, you know what I mean? Like he's here
No, I
in
know.
spirit, but not here like physically. So I don't like being touched. Are you offering Peter a massage or are you still offering things? Shut up, Peter. This isn't about you, huh?
I don't know if this place can do like massages for ghostly apparitions. But come on, at least like try a little bit, and if you don't like it, then I won't hold you to it. Just back out immediately if you want.
It's not going to be a good idea. Like, I am basically bag of bones. Like, it is. I'm not sure my constitution would hold up in that kind of environment, huh?
There's no like
Like
oils
my
or
skin and
scents that
flesh
you...
might fall off under too much like touching, is what I'm worried about.
Well, I mean, it's the Undersands. They've got to have some kind of thing for you here, right? Like,
You want like undead massage parlor? Is that what you're looking for?
I don't know. Kajal, help me out here.
I'm going to bloodbath.
Is that like good for your skin, or?
Yeah.
But the hot water springs. But the bloodbath. That sounds cool.
But I don't mean to be like
Warm.
like party pooper. You know what I mean? Like it.
No, I know, Alexi. I just want you to be comfortable and happy, and apparently this place can do that for us.
Look, I have been uncomfortable and slightly unhappy since the day I was born. Like it is default state now.
There was nothing you liked to do before you died?
There's plenty of things I liked to do before I died, but I was still mildly fucking pissed off and unhappy. Like the bitchiness didn't happen after I died. This was definitely who I was beforehand. Back me up.
Okay. Good to
Back
know.
me up, Karjul. Back me up. I was always like this.
He does the side to side, like kind of hand motion, you know. Sort of. I mean, you're a lot more. You're always uptight. You're always, arguing. In fact, but you made more time to be happy, and now you're sort of more squirrely, gadget.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of see that.
You keep to yourself. You mount it to yourself. You were a social butterfly before.
I would not say
no.
that.
Okay.
No, I definitely was not social butterfly before.
We have established you were bitchy moth, but like comparatively, you got out more.
Well,
Like
okay,
you
how
weren't.
about this?
I don't want to just. You weren't always like this. You're kind of like this. It is, partially your nature. But
Okay, well, how about this, Alexei? Let's find you a place that you can, like, try and find some comfort and maybe meditate or something. Maybe have some, like, tea or a drink of some kind, and we can, like, prep you for the bath or something. How about that?
She's like pursing her lips and thinking about it. She's like,
I really think this could do some good for everyone.
you're gonna mutter fucking squirrely. Fucking squirrely my ass. Ah, just go, let's go. If we're going to go, we might as well go, yeah?
Yes.
Squirrely.
Now, we definitely know that Set won't want to get a massage because I guess that's like needing jerky.
Look, maybe we can tenderize him a little bit, huh?
Maybe. Pip, you want to come and get squelched?
I want to go in the bloodbath.
He's got
Okay, that's-
cucumbers over his eyes.
Oh, you've already been.
and a
Okay,
little-
well,
And a little fucking, toy-sized, bathrobe.
Hell yeah.
I mean, from what Key mentioned, the blood bath and the like normal sort of spring are really close to each other, so we might be able to hear each other.
Oh.
Alright. Well, that's two for blood bath. You two be safe. Well, I'm so used to saying that. Fuck. Enjoy yourselves, I guess. I think Key already went off to the bath. Is she still?
He is currently walking by Sayu, kind of in a robe with a stack of towels, just walking by. She still has her goggles on.
Oh, jeez. When did my time perception get so screwed? How long have we been here again? Exactly?
Not long. Come on.
You'll change quick.
Look, I've been feeling filthy ever since I ripped that corpse apart in that pool, so a good soak sounds nice.
Oh god, that was disgusting.
You look over and Cardjewel is just fully in one of those 1910s bathing dresses.
Yes.
Yeah.
With the stripes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You have to get changed eventually. Why struggle? Why fight against? You have to get it done with,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Now Pip has a little towel on his head. Like he's got hair.
Wow, that's fast. Okay, well, you two head to the blood bath. We'll catch up, okay?
Okay.
Or maybe you catch me first.
Oh.
Unlikely.
It's true.
Apparently very quick. Alexi, you coming in?
I already said yes, didn't I? Just then she's gonna gesture
I think I lost Set when we walked in. Is he already ahead or?
Yeah, Seth's gone off to the aerosol parlor, whatever the hell it is.
The aerosol parlor.
Dry.
He's gonna sit in a beach chair while he gets sprayed with perfumes.
Yeah.
tucking some potpourri in between the fucking mummy wraps.
He's hanging out in there with some similarly dry guys, like a fucking skeleton and a chupacabra. I don't know.
Chupacabra.
Chupacabra's dry, bro.
Jeez. Then Sayu will lead Alexi in, and We'll go for a little massage.
Absolutely. The massages are they're kind of tended to by this single Scaphan individual. Hard to really peg down any gender that they might have.
Hard to peg, noted.
Slay.
That's right. They've got standards.
Go on.
And they do it all by conjuring like a fucking horde of mage hands that just work. Very disaffected. They have a little this little wand that they just kind of flick and go back to this book that they're reading.
So as they're like face down, Sayu's like, "Oh my god!" So in Aeon Carsus, we had this like, it sounds stupid. We had this rolling troop roll through, and they were like spinal, like, not merchants, but like, oh fuck, they were like spinal merchants that would they offered like, you know, the same thing that we're getting to everyone, and I think a few people took it. I did. I was floating by the end of it. I could literally levitate. It was insane. Are you feeling okay, Alexi?
Oh, you're asking me.
Yeah.
How am I feeling?
I mean, that's up to you. You're you feel the sensation of like mage hand kind of like going through some of the motions of a massage. There is a little kind of like magical confusion. You gather it's trying to like figure out what you are to like properly apply pressure, because you know it's the understands. There's a wide variety of clientele. At the end of the day, it just decides you're like humanoid and tries to do like the kind of massages you would expect a living person to benefit from, which, you know,
Just stop playing it like a xylophone.
Yeah.
you're humanoid plus, so
Yeah.
who knows?
I know Alex isn't completely like decrepit, but I kind of figured it would go like that scene from The Thing where he's trying to give the guy CPR and his chest cavity just caves in to like a big mouth.
A little bit, yeah. Like, there's like mild cracking sounds, but it doesn't seem to cause her too much pain, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, that was dislocated?
Yeah, more like, oh, that is minor fracture. That happens all the time. That is like, just give me a couple hours. It'll put itself back in place, huh?
Yeah, Sayu's living it up. She's actually like unwinding some stress. I'd say that the mage hands are like getting covered in like it's not soot, like charcoal from her little forge.
Mm.
Yeah, she's happy. After that, we probably go rejoin at least Key in the main spring, or Lexi could go to like the bloodbath.
I might go join the bloodbath, huh? As long
Is it
as-
like, do they just drink it up? Like, is it like?
No, but you drink your bath water? Like,
No, I didn't mean like. Is it like? Is it good for your skin? Like, do you drink it through your skin or something? Like, I don't understand. It's like, I wouldn't have like a bath
no,
at
I'm
need.
not vampire. I'm not vampire. I
Then
don't
why are you
know
going
that
to the
shit.
bloodbath?
That's because my brother's there, and I figured that I'm more closely aligned to their undeath than anything else at this point. You know?
Well, alright, I'll do like a half dip in the actual spring. Then I'll come join you all in the blood bomb. You go on ahead.
Oh. Okay.
What if the bloodbath is just literally 1-to-1 the club scene from Blade?
Lord.
Getting them to unwind through like combat. But yeah, unless you have any other direction, I Sayu would go try and find Key.
Yeah, absolutely. And presumably, you've known Key for a while. It's probably not hard to find them.
Yeah, so they have a spot that they found comfortable. Their legs are actually off, kind of sitting next to the edge of the water. A bunch of folded up towels in their robe, and they're kind of slipped in, and they're kind of down, kind of sunken into the water a bit, almost to like up to where their nose is, and their goggles are completely fogged over.
She'll go and approach, and as like she realizes, like sees the goggles at least, she'll go, oh shit, let me, and she'll click her finger. There'll be a little like circlet that like forges into existence onto her head, and there's like little a little mechanical like window
Like
wipers.
squeegee?
Yeah, little squeegees. And there's like a lamp pull cord that you can use to like make it like go with all like pulleys and stuff. Not pulleys, the fucking... My brain just broke. It just snapped in two. Axles? Like, little...
Not pulleys.
You pull the...
Pull cord.
Yeah. Pull cord, yeah. I mean, yeah, you'll pull the thing and the window wrappers will go. There you go.
Yeah.
Venetian blinds.
I meant like the actual like joint that would make it move. I'm getting too into the
Too technical.
Too technical. It's just a little thing that cleans her glasses, her goggles. You know, she'll quickly like disrobe, do the same, and then sink in and just like something is like lost when she steps in. There's like this like shade is gone, and she's just a little bit brighter. Just holy shit.
He's gonna move just up and up to so they could talk a little bit. But yeah, go ahead, you first.
And you found this place on the last day that we're staying here?
Yeah, sorry, I don't know how to usually look for this kind of shit.
No, it's fine. It's great. Genuinely, I'm just being... I mean, good that we're here now. 2 days would have spoiled. But again, can't beg.
Where's everybody else?
I think they're all in the bloodbath. Alexi wanted to go and chill out with Kajal as well. Set, I think he was with the aerosol place that's like nearby to it, I think. Pippin and Kajal are already there too. They left like first thing. Alexi seemed to be okay with the massage, but there was just a little like snapping and stuff, which sounded painful, but she was fine. So I'd say it worked out nice.
I'll say you kind of see a couple quick micro expressions from like their brow for a second. There's a little bit kind of like a relief, but then I think the best way you can put it would be disappointment for a second before just quickly going back to their neutral state. I guess.
I'd say she'd try and pick up, like she would pick up on the middle one of like, was it the thing I said about the...
No, not at all.
What's up?
It's fucking weird. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Nothing. You're in a nice bath with a friend, and I think...
No,
She went to go shout, but then dropped it, in a sense.
Should I be getting attached to this party that we're in?
I'd say yeah. They're good people.
Yeah,
And they're
but
clearly, like, clearly snarky enough, too, because we had that thing where we were saying, like, we could, like, our contingency, if we could leave if things got too hairy, but then they did the exact same thing, like, almost beat for beat, so they're kind of zesty.
Mm.
They seem like good people, like chaotically aligned in some regards, and I mean, it's been weeks, almost a month even, maybe more. I've lost track of time completely. Like, can't really let this go now, can we? I mean, we talked with them. They're in it for the long haul. Like, we mentioned the thing that you have to do, and yeah, like it's on site, and they seem pretty alright with that too. So we're getting paid, and they're getting paid. Like, why ruin a good thing? You know? What brought that up?
Mm. I don't know. I just he kind of just sits up a bit more, and kind of more of their like shoulders are kind of exposed now as they kind of adjust themselves in the bath. I don't trust a lot of people, Sayu, you know this, but it's just I tried asking these questions to Doc, but he's always been dodgy about them. Whether he's trying to keep it a secret for a purpose, or he genuinely just doesn't know, or he doesn't want to even think about it. I guess part of me was hoping I could use this as a chance to ask them about something that I have no fucking idea about, and I didn't care about before until recently. Started finally asking questions about.
Let's go ask him. Let's go to the bloodbath. She'll raise her hand out of the water. Come on.
It's all sticky. Fuck it. Key will kind of use their arms to kind of hoist themselves up out of the bath, grab their folded up robe, wrap themselves up, put their legs back on, and then start heading over with Sayu.
Lest you think the lesbian looked away respectfully. She'll do the same, and they'll go try and float off to find the bloodbath with everyone.
Absolutely. Meanwhile, Carjul, Pip, and Alexei have found their way to the bloodbath, which is similarly just a low pit full of blood.
Okay. Fuck, marry, kill. Medusa, a centaur, or the ghost of someone you kind of knew in high school, but not really.
Sayu and Key aren't there yet, so someone has to take this bait.
Yeah, no, this is for Alexei and or Pip.
Wait, sorry, my internet fucking cut out again.
Oh, damn it!
He's asking us about fuck, marry, kill.
Oh, about...
yeah, who?
A Medusa, a centaur, or a ghost of a guy you kind of knew in high school.
I would. Kill the centaur, fuck the Medusa, and then marry the ghost.
Marry the ghost, you only kind of know him. What are you doing?
Okay, but like, you have to
It's
give us a
more
little
than-
bit of context. Is it just like random centaur, or is it like homie centaur? Is it like friendship centaur?
I don't know. A centaur, like classic archetypical centaur.
Centaurs are like like they're incredibly sentient. It's like saying like, would you fuck, marry, or kill human? It's like, you know.
Never. Ugh, are you kidding me? Disgusting.
You know what I mean? Is like some of them are a little bit different than others, like significantly.
No, I know, but like.
It's
you know,
actually
like,
kind of horse racist. You're a little bit horse racist.
Are you being horse racist?
I think you're kind of horse racist. Dude.
Oh my god. Cardinal.
And then Pip turns around to talk to the other cardinal.
Did you know that he was racist? Horse racist.
I hate. I followed some of the things he said. You know, like maybe peak an eyebrow. You know, he has a lot of opinions about oaths. You know, and it's just like that's too many. You're too invested in this. If you're not, yeah, it's
Yeah.
The less racist sentiment would be like, do you fuck, you know, Centaur George that lives down the way? You know, that's the.
But you don't
that
know
is the
Centaur
correct-
George down the way.
I
What
don't
I'm
know
saying-
Centaur. How
there
do you know
is-
I don't know Centaur George? You know?
Okay, because he's never brought you up, and if you had made any kind of impression on him, he would have brought you up.
That's real. That's
I-
very rude.
Medusa is also like people. Like I'm just saying, there is
Yeah,
sort of
exactly.
ideas.
That was my second point. It's like, why?
Oh.
What about Sally Medusa, who also lives 2 doors down? You know, like you're just kind of grouping these entire like
It's
sentient
not
species
about
into
the-
like, would you fuck them? It's a little weird.
It's not about the personality. It's about the physical ramifications of being. No, the
So
physical
what-
ramifications of being with them, like the mechanics of.
So you want to ask if I would take horse dick? That's what you're asking.
No. 'Cause you
I
could
walk in
kill
at
it.
that point.
You're asking if your sister is willing to take horse cock. That's what you're asking, brother. It's
Matthew, I
honestly
need to-
disgusting.
You do.
Thank you. Hey guys, what?
Hey,
Hey, Sarah,
Derek-
settle a question for me, real quick.
Dare I even ask for a shred of context?
No,
no.
don't worry about them.
Hajo?
I mean, I would fuck the centaur. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, I would as well, but like, I want you to understand
Okay.
exactly what's going on.
See,
We're just
I
having
would-
fun.
I don't think that I'm capable. They would rearrange my guts in a really bad way.
Here, Key, what's this?
It could.
Yeah, while they're
Okay, good way.
distracted.
You don't know.
Maybe.
Sayu's like hand-holding Key into the bath with them.
Anyways, you have to kill the Medusa because otherwise you turn to stone. And then you take the head, you freeze the monster. So
Okay,
it's
what
like
is this?
all-
What am I settling?
blindfold.
Ooh. That works for fuck. Not
What were you
marrying,
saying, Kaja?
not
What
having-
am I? What are we
Oh,
settling?
no, just, we're just hanging out, having a little hypothetical. Like,
What's the hypothetical?
Fuck, marry, kill, Centaur, Medusa, ghost of guy you kind of knew in high school.
Oh, easy. Marry Medusa, kill Centaur, fuck Ghost.
You can't marry the Medusa.
Why not?
Because entire marriage, you can't look at them.
Okay, well, you can see Medusa with like mirrors, right?
Yeah, in mirror.
Okay, well then, and she'll like click her finger and make a pair of glasses that unfolds into several like different platings, and like a mirror could go there, but she can't make mirrors. Just wear like glasses of like mirrors whenever you like want to do the business, and then have like a, I don't know, be weirdly conservative and don't look at her or something. I don't know, like.
Okay,
easy.
that's actually I had not considered a special contraption, which is very unlike me to not think of a contraption.
By the way,
Supplement.
before even Sayo got into the bath, and got Cardinal's attention, Key was already like, they swiftly moved in and got into a position where they're just like about neck deep in the water, legs to the side, everything all folded up again. So they are making a bit of a face because they're like, oh, this is a little funky.
Yeah, what does the bloodbath feel like? For non
Warm
blood
and
drinkers?
sticky.
Two of Pip's favorite things.
You can always go
For
back
us-
to the spring later.
For us undead, it is, or undead adjacent, it is revitalizing.
Mm-hmm.
It's the equivalent of like a mud bath.
She's thinking of it as like a treatment sort of thing. So like positive notes. Like, it wouldn't be hard to like say what happens if you go blind. Can you look at the Medusa then?
Blinding yourself for love, that's so romantic. That's beautiful.
But like the centaur gone. There's no way you can like. I mean, well, marrying a centaur. Hold on.
Yeah, I'd think about it.
No, Medusa's better. For sure. Key?
I'm not putting a stick in this race.
Ooh.
Fucking buzzkill.
Ooh.
She has a question in a second, but we just have to I feel like we have to resolve this.
Well, if she's not going to answer my question, I'm not going to answer her question.
Yes.
Ooh. Come on, sweetheart, you gotta. It's just a silly question. Just pick one of three.
Key's like, I don't know anything about relationships. I'm like, I got nothing.
Relationship.
No, this is
No,
this
I
is
mean,
in their
for
head.
that.
This is in their head. Like they're thinking, like, I don't know how to deal with socialization stuff like this. Okay.
We'll buy you some time. You can think about your answer. Set. How about you?
Sounds like telling a joke or some kind of anecdote to his two like fellow try guys. Like, so I said to the guy, "Hey pal, look, there's no crying in hacky sack."
The skeleton cracks up laughing so much his entire jawbone falls off.
Love it.
Love that. Love that for him.
From the distance, you just see.
Yeah, what's up?
Centaur.
Medusa.
Or ghost of someone you knew in the past.
Kind of new in high school.
What's
Kind
a
of
high
new.
school?
Secondary education.
Love that you can cast message and you are not doing it for this.
That's not casting message. It's me shouting.
Yeah, I know. Like,
Oh, yeah.
You
You love that you could have just cast that, but instead you're yelling.
Yeah. Exactly.
I gotta think about this for a minute.
But we already have someone thinking about. But we already have someone thinking about it.
Well, now you got two.
Oh.
the
Pip, how about you?
the chupacabra nods sagely. Fuck all three.
I'll take that under advisement.
But yeah, cutting back to Bath. Wait, what did Pip pick?
I don't listen to it.
You don't listen to your big man?
Of course I do. What are you talking about? I love you.
Oh, I love you too. I would, for my own safety, kill the centaur, fuck the Medusa, and then marry the ghost.
Medusa is least safe of them. I'm just saying.
That's what I like about it.
She'd be a tender lover.
Yeah, also it feels weird to kill somebody with snakes. I like snakes.
Then why wouldn't you marry Medusa? Because then you can be with snakes for a long time.
Because I'd rather marry somebody I actually know.
But you don't know them. You
Yeah,
kind
like
of
the
knew
ghost.
I
but you
kind
never
of know
them.
them. I know them more than I know the Medusa. And then plus, I think the weirdest fuck would be the ghost, right?
Yeah.
I can then do that whenever I want. Well, whenever we want.
But like the nature of it is like it's 1, 2, 3. It's like you can't like kill.
So you'd
your
say I
wife, for
can't fuck
example.
my wife?
The problem with fucking the ghost is every time you want to fuck, you have to get a kiln and a pottery wheel, and it's a whole thing. Okay?
Hey,
There's
hey.
so much like, attached.
Fuck it. What if the ghost was into it and they got a booner?
Card splashes Sayu with blood.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that's fair.
We've stalled long enough. What's
All right, Key. She'll like, rotate on the spot in the bloodbath. Come on.
All right. Fuck Centaur, kill Medusa, marry Ghost.
The centaur?
You got yeah. All right. I mean, I killed the ghost, fuck the Medusa, but yeah, okay.
Elementals, forgive my language, but with what prosthetic are you going to be doing that with?
Who's this for? Who is asking? Who is the receiving question?
No, it wasn't Key.
Yeah, it makes the most sense to me.
I mean, if you need.
I don't have to explain my reasoning. I told you my answer.
Yeah, no, that's fair. She did say it. All right, are we amenable to listening to a question from our lovely Key here?
Absolutely.
Kajal?
Absolutely.
Had to get both of you on board.
Fair.
I mean, I guess this could be a segue and a little bit answer one of your questions. The reason I would kill the Medusa, because if I was to do anything other than that, it would be problematic for me.
Key, you killed my wife?
No, well...
Are you a Medusa?
No! Look, just... Yeah.
Killing my wife would be a big Medusa.
Yeah, okay, that's...
Can you stop that?
It's a problem. I'm physically incapable. I blame my dad.
It's hereditary?
Yes.
All good curses are.
Well, I wouldn't call this what's going on with me a good curse. I think it's hereditary. I don't know. Whatever. Fuck it. He is gonna sit up more properly in the bath. Not. This will probably be more of the first time that Cardul and Pip can actually see. Alexius has more sight on this. As kind of the blood slides off, you can see that their body is like littered with scar after scar. Some are very rough on edges, others are clean and precise, almost like a surgical tool was used. But that's not the most striking thing. The scars have healed over and it's almost like liquid gold.
Jeez, I mean, I knew about some of this because, you know, we've been traveling for a while, but what... Sorry, well... I brought you here to ask you... What's your question?
A question that I've been avoiding for a long while, because at the time I felt like, who gives a shit? It's not important. What's important is the other shit to do, is to get shit done. But with things going on lately and the recent vision before we got into town got me thinking, I don't know what I am, and I was once more normal like you guys ish. And after certain events I changed, and they're gonna pull off their goggles, set them on the side, and you see that Key actually has 2 pairs of eyes.
Oh. Okay.
So yeah, a little problematic with the whole Medusa thing.
right at that point, Set walks back over to you guys. He's wearing like like a cotton robe, and he smells fucking crazy. Like it's just a complete olfactory overload.
I was gonna say, like, you walked over into the candle section in Bed Bath & Beyond.
Yeah. And he's like, all right, I've been pondering, and I think I have it. Oh, am I interrupted something?
Would you rather? Sorry. Would you rather fight like Medusa or a centaur, or a ghost spirit of guy you kind of know?
And
You go
also
first.
marry and also kill.
I'm all right. I'm working on the other two, but I would marry the Medusa because you see, I ain't got no eyeballs anymore, and I feel like I could skate on that consequence free.
That's
So-
okay. That's actually
That's good.
completely
That's
answer.
good answer. Very good. Answer.
Sayu, upon looking at Ki, has gone like as if she's bleeding. She's like white, like cold white. But she still has the time to raise up a hand and high five Set if possible.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So, like, what is question?
Any idea what I could be? Because I haven't a fucking clue, and I was told at one point that I was something special, not human, or at least in a good chunk apart. But no one would give me like a straight out fucking answer. Maybe this will help. And they're gonna turn around, and on their back are two little like tiny vestigial feathered wings.
Did Doc do this to you?
No, of course not. He fucking got me out of there.
Oh, okay.
Card is like looking hard. Just trying to take everything in. Maybe 8,300 Arzex worth.
What?
No, not appraisal. And she'll splash at Codgel.
He opens his mouth and goes in.
Oh, he drank the flat water.
Then after that, she'll like to try and get a rise out of him. She'll like do a flick with her finger, and like a puff of air will fuck him in the face.
Pip is gonna
Wait,
start
what?
Goes to him in the face.
Hey, no, say that again.
Put air in the face. Puff. Whoo.
Okay. That's sure. Matt, can I make a recall knowledge check on?
You most certainly could.
Cool.
And this is esoteric. It is not diverse.
Oh, so I don't even need to take the penalty.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. All right. Blind GM roll.
Gonna share some stuff in the clubhouse now that I did this.
Okay.
If I fail, I will recall. I will do the thing.
Yeah, no, you critically succeeded. So,
Damn.
He said $3,000 at least.
I said 8,000. Price of gold is high right now. Okay.
So you had discussed previously with Sayu about the concept of the elemental planes, of the magics that exist in them. But the elemental planes are not the only borders. And in addition, there are the cardinal realms, the divines. Occasionally, a little bit of the energy of the divine realms, the heavens as they were, or hells, given based on your perspective, can bleed into mortal possibility. if nothing else, based on the vestigial wings, you're pretty sure that's what you're seeing.
Oh, I mean, you're Nephilim.
What?
Nephilim.
I don't.
It's... None of you know about planes. Ugh. Nephilim is... someone fucked a seraph, or maybe a little imp, whatever. You've got some spiritual... There's ambrosia in the wine, okay? Bit of gold in there, right?
Actual gold?
No, metaphysical gold.
Oh.
Divine heritage of some kind. Or, infernal. It could, like, wings are clipped. Wings, that kind of thing. Probably seraphim. Or, similar. There's a lot of classifications of angel. Probably not devil or demon or any of that, because would be more sort of bat-like generally. This is, look, there's, again, lots of different kinds of them. Sometimes they have wing, whole thing. Point is, like 90% sure is angelic. Okay, you good?
Kind of, they're processing. Kind of sink back into the blood a little bit.
You guys know you can just ask me things. It doesn't have to be a whole production.
What do you mean a production?
It's like a whole dramatic reveal, and the shirt, and the wings, and the
Look, I just
Oh,
didn't
the
know
blood.
completely if I could trust you at the time.
You can't. Of course not. What, are you crazy?
I mean, I personally feel like it's like this is the prime venue for that sort of thing. It's not like I'm gonna go up to you mid-wagon drive and be like, "Hey, Gajo, what's this like scar on my thigh?" and hike my fucking armor up.
Why not?
Yeah.
Time and place, I feel.
The
So
time
what
and place can be whatever. Yeah, exactly.
By the way, let me rephrase. You can trust me. You can absolutely trust me. You should not trust me. That was good instinct of yours.
Look, the reason I was hesitant to discuss this for a long time was because I was taken and held for a long time because of it. I don't
Oh,
know
of course.
why at the time, but yeah.
By who?
Because your blood and your wings are super valuable. Do you have any kind of idea what I could make with fucking Nephilim blood? Yeah, you guys get haunted by, like, crazy by the people that want, know the value.
You wouldn't take it from her, right? Just
No,
go-
of course not.
The thing is, I don't know if I'm 100%. I remember them using the term awakened yet. If that
Yeah,
makes
you
sense.
probably
You
have
sleeping at the
angel
time?
powers.
I was what most people would consider normal, and they're gonna like do quotation marks with with their fingers. Growing up, and then I was taken and was put on a good amount of stress, and they you can kind of see like they kind of close their eyes as like almost like a flash of memory comes by for a second. Did some shit, and ta-da! New set of eyes. That was funky when that first happened.
It's a
and-
recording in my head that you can say ta-da.
I don't know. I want to know more about why he took me and did all this shit and wanted me, and I finally got an answer now, and so thank you, Cardjewel.
You're
Who's
welcome.
he?
The other person I want to kill.
Well, I can answer one question. You're normal here.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think 4 eyes looks like the correct amount of eyes.
Optically, it makes sense.
I think
Are you sure about
the
that?
rest of us are weird for not having 4 eyes.
Hey, speak for yourself, the Cardjewel say.
Seth's been like standing still, stroking his chin this whole time. You know, I think I would have to kill the ghost just to see if it's possible.
Okay. Well,
Have you been listening at all?
I
Well,
was
Seth, the
deep in
ghost can-
thoughts.
Ghosts
Well-
can definitely die. Like,
Ghosts die every day.
yeah.
Are you
ghosts-
listening at all?
Well, ghosts pass on, but you don't kill them.
No, you kill
That
them.
kind
No,
of
you kill
tastes.
them.
That kind of counts as
Yeah, you
killing,
can
right?
kinda. Yeah.
Absolutely. So it's different. Passing on and dying, different. Okay. Now, possibility ghost just sort of reforms somewhere else, you know, but with proper sort of runes, and some
Exorcism.
salt. Yeah, like they dissolve. They just fucking go.
He actually starts letting out a little low chuckle as they kind of settle in their spot again.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
that's
wait
kinda-
over and give a big hug.
That seems really involved. Maybe I ought to change my mind on this.
Yeah, I think Ghost was a bad idea to kill. I think you definitely kill
Yeah.
life.
But if they're that hard
Yeah.
to kill, imagine what it would be like to fuck one.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's why you
marry
marry it.
them.
Exactly.
Wait, but there's no love in that. You have to love when you know?
What?
When you fuck, what do you mean?
I don't know.
Then what's the distinction between marry and...
Be with forever.
Yeah,
You get
I
to-
get to
you
fuck
get
a
to
ghost
fuck with me.
forever.
You get to fuck in the marriage. Well, okay, you get to make love in the marriage.
Thank you.
With the fucking, it's like one passionate night.
Anyone here ever been married?
No.
I don't know.
Not really, no.
Wait, what are you talking about? We met your ex.
That I keep telling you that's not my ex.
Okay, I'm just... that every time you two interact, you're just radiating divorced energy.
Oh,
I'm picking up a vibe.
Me and Varif. He has a wife. Well, apparently I newly discovered. It was great.
Bigamist.
Huh? I think you're confused. Like, I did have somebody that in my previous life that I cared for, and I hesitate to use the word like love, but like
Ooh.
but it wasn't Varif. I promise.
Yeah, all right.
Pence
Why
down,
don't you
tight up.
believe me? Oh my god!
I don't have any reason to not believe you.
You make it sound like you're not believing me. You make it sound like I'm like hiding something. I'm really not. It is not my like hidden ex-husband. I promise.
Set, look at it like this way. If I had taken the shot, haha, I would probably not be here right now. If they were, sorry, let me start that again. If I, you know how I said I had, fuck.
Take a deep breath.
Stumble over my fucking words, Nora.
Should I get you a glass of water or something?
Please.
Okay.
You were saying about taking the
Zed
shot.
actually walks up to get her a glass of water.
Time for me to fucking compose myself. Apparently, the blood's making me a bit woozy.
It's intoxicating.
It is.
When he gets back, she'll say, given that I threatened to shoot Vareth, if they were romantically inclined, then I probably wouldn't be here right now, even with just that vague threat. So, they're
Oh,
definitely
you mean
not a
I
thing.
kill you?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I think there's quite a lot of people who would pay you good money to kill their ex-husbands.
That's sad.
Why do you think he's like? I like Varef. Varef is a good friend. Like, I don't have any like misgivings towards him at all. He invited me to go and visit his wife and his kids. I'm confused as to why this misunderstanding.
Oh,
Even
that's
him-
a sick puppy.
Huh? What did you do? What?
Forget it.
He's got 2 kids now. Like he's 40. I think actually he's probably older than 40. He's like 56, like 50 at this age. He's got like 2 apparently lovely children. Like I plan to take a small trip whenever we have, are heading that way to go visit his wife and kids. You know?
I kind of got that vibe when I first saw him. I also thought very shootable, but that was a bad day. It was a bad day.
Both of you have 2 very different misunderstandings. You for thinking that this is my ex-husband, and you for thinking that Varef is very shootable. Because I promise you he's not.
Poking my tongue out.
I'd shoot something in him.
You could definitely try shooting him. You could definitely try shooting him. He might like break your fucking spine, but
Would you
Well,
thank
I
him
mean,
for that,
if-
Kajal?
I mean, if it's a back shot, what can you do?
At this exact moment, a chupacabra bursts into the room,
He immediately
of-
gets their goggles back on.
out of breath, and says, "Fuck the Medusa, marry the centaur, kill the ghost."
My man! Exactly right. That is the right answer. Carjul gets out of the bloodbath and shakes his hand and gives him a little gold star.
We got the gold star.
He got the gold star! None of you got it
Damn
right!
it. Brr.
It's my hardest riddle yet.
I didn't think it was a riddle. It was just personal preference.
No, it was a riddle. You failed. No one got it right.
Fuck that.
That's
Minute.
bullshit. And even you know that's bullshit.
Bullshit.
No, fuck the Medusa.
Please don't fuck the Medusa. You kill the Medusa. You marry the ghost and you fuck the centaur. That is the correct answer. No,
Never married.
you're
a
nothing
ghost.
else.
Hey, who has the gold star here? Not you guys, because you got the wrong answer. So
I have the silver star, so I win.
The
Silver's
chupa-
better than gold.
The chupacabra nods sagely, turns, and walks out, pumping its fist up in the air, fucking Breakfast Club style.
What if you just marry all 3?
you all turned to stone eventually.
Well, also, I'm not sure polygamy is like super allowed here. Like, I'm not sure. I think it's culturally dependent. So you might have to find like, a region that allows polygamy.
Fucked up polycule.
I mean, you could partner off, and 2 people marry 2 people, and then you're just like swingers.
That's boring.
I'm strictly monogamous.
Really?
I did not
You
know.
can't, you can't remember much about your past life, but you know you're monogamous.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I
Yeah.
wish I could be monogamous.
Some things are harder than blood.
Most things. What? It's liquid.
Metaphorically.
Look, I'm going to go get the mani-pedi. I'll catch you guys later.
Have fun.
See ya, Carjul.
He leaves. There's still a Carjul in the blood.
Aren't you gonna go with him?
He's a big boy. He can do it himself.
What
Let
color
the
do you
man
think he's gonna get?
exfoliate.
Well,
Do you guys remember when we stormed the fort?
oh my god, that was so long ago.
Feels like a long time ago.
We
we
were all
were
so
just
anxious about it.
meeting- Yeah, and then it turned out to be like
Maybe you
3
were.
guys. I wonder what.
I wasn't anxious at all. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know
Oh
what
my
you're talking
God.
about. Was this when I was dead?
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were super
Yeah,
dead.
you were super dead.
Oh, I
You
missed
were-
out on a raid.
You
Well, yeah, it was
did.
the job. Remember?
Hey, it's
And
okay.
You'll get
there'll
it
be many
next
more.
time. Yeah.
Sorry, we'll
We
try
had
and
this like
quickly rise out of the water and just like pat with a bloody hand, pat Set's hand. We'll get some more raids. It's okay.
There's just a big blood print on it.
Yeah, it's just like a big smear on this nice white bathrobe he's wearing.
Not on his hand specifically.
Okay, he wipes it on the robe and
Oh.
sullies it. Oh, that's not coming
Oh,
out.
but well, yeah.
I mean they
Yeah.
probably
Just got
have
nice and dry, and now you're like wetting him up again.
look, they probably have plenty of ways to get the stains out of the robes here, or else they wouldn't give us pure white robes in a area that does bloodbaths.
Yeah, I think they got a guy in back who just sucks him out.
Ugh.
That makes sense.
Yeah. It's
What
a
an
really,
awful thought.
it's really hard to get that job.
Is it like prime position?
Yeah.
Oh.
Probably like a lot of vampires are fighting for it as well.
Exactly. Yeah. It's contending. It's hard to get in. Lot of.
Although, like, why would you bother? Because you could just like come to the pool, like this pool late at night.
you have to pay for it?
I mean, yeah, you have to pay for it, but like, it's a
He gets-
huge
Hey,
pool.
he gets paid to drink blood. It's every vampire's dream.
Oh yeah, he is
You
getting
know,
money
but,
for
like,
it.
Isn't that kind of disgusting though? Because like people, you know that like there's a statistic that like most like hot tubs contain like 2 teaspoons of like actual feces in it. So like
You
I
just
don't know.
drink the feces. You just drink the blood.
I'm getting out.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree.
Yeah, this is mostly pig's blood anyway.
But like that is my whole point. Is like you get in hot tub knowing that like there definitely is human feces in there, or like probably in this case vampire feces in there.
What
Man,
doesn't
that-
have feces in it?
That, let me tell you, getting
water
the,
skin.
pooping in the hot tubs also very
The wagon.
He's already gone.
extremely like also.
Oh, she summoned
lots of
it.
fighting over the guy that poops in all the hot tubs.
So you summoned like a metal like camping chair and is sitting in it with Cal. I mean, we're not talking about this. Fuck it. It's gross.
You guys remember? Do you remember those 2 vampires we found in a cave?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And they like kicked the shit out of us.
Yeah, and then we kicked the shit out of them.
And like, yeah, we got.
That was when I used my my attenuator.
Yeah, the thing like. Yeah.
I definitely remember that.
Blew his shoulder off. It was great.
Great
I
times.
made like new metal armor based on the like design of it, so that it'll Oh shit! I can show you, and she'll in the camping chair like a fucking wrapped up baby or some shit. She'll just and she's wearing the armor that she made.
Oh,
Oh,
hey,
hippo flag.
Swanky does.
This is the thing that you all hit throughout the week.
Nice.
I remember that. Do you,
Oh,
hey,
I
do
thought you
guys
were just making a
remember-
training dummy.
Do you guys remember beating the shit out of Sayu's armor?
Yeah.
It was
That
great.
a lot of fun.
Thank you all for it. I really appreciate it. It helped
Hey, every
reinforce it.
time you want me to just start stabbing you, just ask me. Don't hesitate.
No. No. She smiles.
No, I mean that. Don't. No, really, it's okay.
No. It's okay. Thank you.
That's what friends are for.
It
No.
is.
It really isn't.
Yes, it is. And the card in there turns around to show that there are like 3 knives sticking out of his back. Pete did this morning.
Yeah.
Oh fuck no! This all this blood isn't. No, you said it was pig's blood.
I sleep still.
I said
okay.
Say again.
I said it was mostly pig's blood.
Ew.
Yeah.
I mean,
And now some of it's yours.
yeah.
Well, I was drinking the pig's blood, so it's just sort of. It's like a
That's so
chocolate fountain.
No,
You're gone.
it's not.
You walked off.
Oh, right.
I can't believe you walked back at this exact moment to reply to that.
I
Amazing
think
timing.
I think he did because like Sayu didn't follow. They were expecting Sayu to come along, and then it's like, wait, Sayu's not here. Where'd she go?
She pulls up a second chair.
Okay, I guess I can wait. Let the
No,
blood,
you're
blood
fine.
drive.
Come on. You're in. There's a chair for you.
Yeah. Okay.
You're in here. You take backsies.
You're gonna sit down. And... Yeah.
I needed this.
Yeah, we needed this too.
And Pip pulls out Jessica, who is also in a little towel and like has a little towel in her hand.
Right, they've got the wrapped up towel. Yeah, that's good.
But you guys continue to enjoy your spa, eventually starting to filter out. But
I do take another dip in the base pool to get out.
Oh,
the
yeah,
whole
fucking
blood.
of course. Pip, as you are disembarking from the blood pool, you kind of find yourself looking back over it. Out of the corner of your eye, though, you catch what should be your reflection, but it could not be more wrong. Reflected in the blood pool is not a little cursed cat clown doll. If only for a little second, you see something that, in the moment, your mind completely blanks out. Something that you cannot describe. Something that is so fundamentally you that you do not understand what you're seeing. And you blink, and it's back to you.
Maybe I should have drank so much pig's blood.
This is so unhinged.
Who needs hinges? We have no doors.
What is it about going to a spa that made us this out of pocket?
It's just fun. Assuming we're like just barely leaving, she'll turn back and you're right, big man?
Yeah, I think so.
He'll throw up some of the pig's blood.
I don't think
hey,
he's
no.
supposed to drink it.
Not in the pool, come on. And she'll pick him up.
No, in the pool. That's the perfect place for it.
There's just a little...
Don't let us get banned from this place, please.
There's just a little patch of glitter in the blood now.
Oh no, someone's gonna go in there and they're gonna have glitter on them and it's gonna be there forever.
You said that while I took a drink, I almost spat it out.
Good.
Is it also glitter?
Of course.
Picking up Pip and doing like the cradling like over the shoulder and pat. Little pats. Yeah, it's okay, bud. We'll get you some better blood soon.
Thanks.
And then she walks out with everybody.
Absolutely. And so, you guys rest up and finish your week that you had planned here in Tirinoska. Where to next?
We have to roll over to Molhesh Kamari, I believe, because that is the closest or the best, unless we want to go over Sands now.
Well,
The
no,
best
we would.
exit.
We're not. Tiranuska no longer has a fast travel point. That was a mistake.
Sorry, I thought we were in Dolnadith for a second.
No.
I completely forgot we're in Tuniska. No, we're going. Yeah.
We're heading to Mol.
You can see why I got
Molhesh.
confused because all the different paths.
Yeah.
We're going south, and we're gonna follow the path to Molhesh.
Well, we could. We could also go over Sands.
It's hot. Sands are hot. I mean, I've got my thing to.
That's true.
It
Prevent
is
something.
the middle of summer.
The Sands are fine. What the fuck is that noise?
It is Nikki's mic feedback.
Nice.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, you're right.
You good? You good?
I forgive you.
Yeah, we unless we should buy some more rations for the trip just in case. But
Indeed.
Molhesh is right there. It's right.
Right there, you say.
So it is faster to go south than to go over Sands. But I mean, we could go over Sands just for fun. But yeah, this is 204 miles, and assuming one hex is what?
A day is either 1 or 2 hexes, depending on the terrain.
Well, so it's 34 hexes, roughly, which would be 34 rations per person minimum,
Oh. Yeah, if it's faster.
which is 5 packs of rations each. Like 5 whole things of rations each.
We could then go north and go over, but I feel like it'd still be a longer route, so to speak.
It is. This is the shortest path. The quote-unquote upside of going to Dolnadith is I feel like there's better chances to hunt up there. But maybe not. It's hard to say.
I mean, yeah, we can go back the way that we left Jumbles.
Yeah, because Jumbles went up to Dolnadith. The only thing I'm nervous about heading up to Dolnadith is because that's right under where me and Sayu don't want to be right now.
Yeah.
True, but I think we're going
we'll
to
be-
Molatama.
Does somebody have to go somewhere?
Nikki needs to go to Molhesh. Sorry, Alexi needs to go to Molhesh Kamari because there is a Rena monastery there.
Yeah, I mean,
That's the end objective. Like we're getting to there, but oh no, but if we were to go over, then we'd skip past that.
because the thing is, I'd like to go to Molhesh, but again, like the decrepit creature said, like there's no guarantee that the Rena Conclave is still there.
If nothing else, Molhesh filters up into the Ebonshield range, and you guys also have to go to both Hargavelner's Teeth and Ephraim.
Yeah,
which are
that's
both right there.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it might be harder to get through the Ebonshield range through the Oversands rather than Undersands. So yeah, the underground should work.
Yeah. I mean, so Matt, is there a place underneath a frame? Is Molatama?
Molatama would be under Ephraim, but there is no
Right.
exit or entrance there.
There isn't? Oh shit, you're right. Yeah, so we'd have to go through the Ebonshield.
It's summer.
No, regardless. Well, actually, no, hold on.
And you would realistically be coming up in the foothills of the Ebonshield range, which is going to be a little cooler than the desert.
It's strange that there's no town above Molhesh Kamari.
Mm-hmm.
Funny.
Alright. Well, that's 156.
I mean, yeah, in terms of like pit stops, going north is probably better. because it's like the highway here, and then up to Dulnadeath. Dulnadeath is one of the major cities, and over Sands as well as. Well, I mean, it's still going through a patch of nothing. It's less hexes, technically.
So, going
We can't
to
know that.
Dulnadeath, and then from Dulnadeath, from Ars Call to Afrain, it's only like 3 or 4 hexes longer than going. No, actually, no. I think it actually. Fuck, it is shorter. It's 3 or 4 hexes longer than going from Tiranuska to Molhesh Kamari, but from Molhesh Kamari to here, that might. You know what? I think travel will be easier if we go to Molhesh Kamari from the Undersands, and we haven't done that before, so that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
But we actually have to consider rations. So 34 hexes only covers Tiranuska to Molhesh Kamari. From there, would you guys want to do do you think Afrain first or the Teeth first?
Afrain might be a fun city. The Teeth, it is the end of everything. It looks like it's very on the edge of the continent. We could get that done first and then go back to Afrain.
Yeah, I mean, so then
There
our
is this
target
fort
would be
that we don't know
Fort
about.
Ains.
Mm-hmm.
And Fort Ains is like still a city, right?
Mhm.
Matt? Right. So that's another 84 miles, roughly. So yeah. Let me do those measurements again. There's 34 plus 84
I do miss drawing on.
divided by 6. So it's more like 48 tiles. Call it 50. Actually, no, call it 49 because then that's just the 7 rations. 7 sets of 7 rations per person. Granted, we can top up on rations in Molhesh Kamari, but that's
We should absolutely top up here as well in Tiranuska.
no, yeah, absolutely. That's what that's what this trip will cost us to do.
Yeah. I am voting Undersands, as this is the road not traveled yet, and it's right there.
Pip loves the Undersand, so he's happy to go.
And both our
Whatever's the.
objectives.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say both our objectives are over Sands, so once we get to here, then it's okay.
Yeah. These destinations are actually about equidistant from where we will presumably get out. So we can even decide later.
If they're about the same, then it makes sense to go under Sands, because like under here rather than up top, down here. The 2 is.
What I mean is that
because the
Afrain
fugitive
and Fort
situation.
Ains are both equidistant from getting up from
Ah.
Molhesh Kamari.
True.
From Tiranuska to Molhesh Kamari is shorter than Tiranuska to Dulnadeath to Ars Call to Afrain. So Undersands is shorter, it's untraveled, and it's cool. Weather-wise, not necessarily content-wise.
I do have a proposition.
Yeah, what's up?
I know we're like this is our last night, so to speak, but we could spend an extra day earning income and also asking about the South Path. If there's anything we should know about on the way there, might give us an idea of like if there's a place that's normally like ambushed or something, we can sort of be prepared for that. If it's like been blocked off, or if it's just a shit path to go, someone might recommend to go to the other way or something. Because at the moment we just know it's south is where we're going. So a lay of the land would be good. Feel?
I mean, yeah, that's not the worst plan. Matt, I'm sorry. So I got pulled away at the end of my downtime. I did want to say that on the first night, I would have, after doing a full day's work, I would have, after closing, I would have written a letter or two to some of my contacts, some of my friends in Glass Naya, just to check up, and just tell them that they can send a letter to Tiranuska or to a Frayne ahead of us to correspond.
Absolutely. No problems there. The courier takes a 5 copper
Of course.
fee for the whole batch of them. You don't have to do 5 copper per because they're doing them in bulk. Yeah, that's no problem.
Thanks.
But either way, with the plan set in motion, if you want to do some last-minute diplomacy checks to gather information about the South Path here, go ahead and roll those now, and then after that we will wrap up.
So we can do that. Does everyone have 28 silver?
Yeah, I'm good. I can pay for Sayus.
Thank you.
I actually have no idea how much money I have.
What?
You at the moment have. Check it going to stash.
I have
100 and. No.
9 gold.
9 gold I have, yeah.
You're fine.
I have that much. 24.
28, I said.
Oh, 28? Yeah, I have that.
Yeah.
There is also 4 full stacks of rations in Fortune's favor.
Yeah.
Set.
D.
I'm gonna roll that diplomacy check now.
Yeah, sorry, I just said I had the mute toggle on and forgot. I have 1 gold and 8 copper.
Nice.
Okay, so you're also good. I'm buying 7 things of rations just to make sure I can get through this. You know, I recommend everyone else do same. There, I've got 4 rations on me. There's some in the cart, and in the wagon rather. But you know, it's just having excess is good here.
I will also buy. How many does that give us? 28 silver?
7.
7, okay. I'll add that.
Absolutely. Alexi, you ask around about the southern path, and you gather that it is... The closer you get to Molhesh Kamari, the safer it actually is, because there are like 3 Castigir clans that control that land, because the Kamari clan was so thoroughly wiped out during the Dead Year.
Right.
The only threat that you particularly learn about is the Regnavia, which is a cult of trolls that are in that region.
Thank you.
No problem.
But that is the biggest threat that seems to be.
Alright, I'm officially broke.
It's alright.
But I got plenty of rations.
Can I do
Oh,
a
I think
cheeky earning come on this last day?
Oh, I've been speaking the whole time, but I've been muted.
Oh, Nikki.
Nikki.
I was gonna say I relay that to my homies, and I also want to purchase some rations.
Absolutely. You relay that there is a cult of trolls potentially out there, and then you scramble off to buy rations.
Correct.
Yeah. Cheeky earning income?
Only if you guys are staying the whole day.
Oh, okay, no, we can leave. That's
This
fine.
is something that we were able to squeeze in.
Yeah.
I had no idea. Yeah. No frets. Then we will probably get going.
Absolutely. And that is where we're going to go ahead and end off as you guys prepare to make the journey out of Tiranuska. And we will be back sometime.
29th, maybe?
Yeah.
29th is a Saturday. Sorry,
Sunday.
Sunday for. Oh yeah, yeah. I could.
I could not on the 29th. But either way, if we're not back next week, Merry Christmas, Merry New Year,
Free Luigi.
Free Luigi, Free Palestine, fuck United Healthcare.
All
Good
the
night.
time.
Oh yeah.
You are trespassing on federal property. Please leave